This is bread discarded by university cafeterias and malls. Although it's expired, in fact, these are the breads that were made yesterday.
Japan's annual food waste is about 16 million metric tons. Most of the food is incinerated, or about 6.4 million metric tons is still edible. It is twice the United Nations' annual humanitarian aid.
Now we have lots of food 24 hours a day all year round. Kids or consumers don't seem to cherish food or believe that it is hard to come by. This is one of the main causes of food waste.
This veterinarian has been interested in environmental protection since childhood. He has seen the problem of leftover food in Japan. Since 1998, he has started to study the issue of leftovers, though Japanese regulations do not allow food to be recycled.
To become engaged in this business, we need to modify many current laws. Otherwise, it will be impossible to carry out this business. We also suggest how to amend the law and related policies to communicate with the country's regulators.
It is difficult to know how to properly recycle in a way that is beneficial to the environment. But for a country that does not eat instant food and food safety is very strict, it is incredibly difficult to take discarded food out of the trash can and almost impossible to follow up. In fact, it took 10 years and relevant government agencies to study how to change laws related to food recycling. Finally, they established the Japan Food Ecology Center in Kanagawa Prefecture, which is Japan's first food recycling center.
There are noodles and there are also good breads. The company brought the leftovers and unloaded the containers before returning them to the manufacturer.
80% of the cooperative food factories use refrigerated trucks. The freight is borne by the food industry, and after the raw materials arrive at the factory, the food is washed with a powerful water spray, and a magnet picks out impurities, and it's sterilized at high temperature of 80 to 90 degrees and fermented.
In the past, these discarded foods must be dried first to avoid going rancid and spoiled. Now, using the fermentation technology developed in Japan, the leftover food is made into liquid feed, and it reduces the cost and is environmentally friendly.
Because humans consume and produce food waste every day, the factory, which is 900 square meters, operates 12 hours a day, recovering 35 metric tons of food a day, which can produce 42 metric tons of liquid environmentally friendly fertilizer. It is also feed for pigs, which is half the cost of general feed. It can also be customized according to the needs of each farm.
We cooperate with composting and renewable energy producers. For example, the residue of fried food, such as tempura, is sent to renewable energy producers. Other leafy vegetables we don't need are given to the composting industry. All in all, we work and support with other renewable energy companies.
Compared with incineration, recycling is more economical. For example, if the food industry incinerates 40 kilograms of kitchen waste for 50 US cents, but recycling only costs 20 US cents. If the amount of waste generated exceeds 100 tons per year, the company can be subject to fines, so the recycling rate is increasing year by year. In 2012, the recycling rate of the Japanese food industry was as high as 69%. Of which 70% were made into feed, which could replace about 10% of imported corn.
Aside from making livestock feed, we are now starting to be involved in biogas business. While promoting food recycling in various parts of Japan, we also hope to help establish such a model around the world in the future and look forward to changing society together.
At present, leftover food from large food factories and shopping malls is an environmentally friendly business opportunity to produce livestock feed. At present, Japan has already hundreds of enterprises have invested in this type of food recycling, which not only saves waste disposal costs but also helps the environment.